Yeah, no, Davion is always...
And their opponents representing Lights, Camera Faction, the team of Fresco Medic and Watson.
Oh boy, and here we go with them. Former tag team champions, they are coming off a big victory at Survival of the Fittest. A
Never lacking
5-on-5 elimination. Fresco and Watson lost a hard-fought battle to the Bullet Club, Chris Bay and Ace Austin, to lose the titles at the anniversary show. And right now they're trying to climb their way back up because we have new champions, the West Coast Wrecking Crew, former 1%, Royce and Jarrell. So, from what I hear, being that I'm the matchmaker,
Oh, yes, of course.
that next Sunday, October 1st, there will be a four-way match,
No
tag
way.
team, where the winner will get the West Coast Wrecking Crew at our Halloween show on October 29th. Fresco and Watson, with a victory tonight, will secure that spot.
I was just about to ask, will this match have any ramifications
Yes,
for this?
if they lose, you know, then these guys are
The
going to get a
Dangerous
spot.
D's.
But also Sky High will be part of that matchup, as well as the Billionaire Boys Club.
Oh, wow, this is stacked already.
So hopefully on one of our next couple shows, we'll see what's up. But that final spot could be anybody. It could be the Regulators. It could be the Suavecitos. There's a lot of great teams. It could be Tito and Jay, if Tito, who was supposed to be at the last match, is back from Japan. So we will see.
If there's anything about FSW, it is never short of opportunities here.
No doubt about it. Fresco and Watson. You know, Watson, another guy who had great success in Arizona, decided, you know, his friends, his compadres, the Lights Camera Faction, Ice Williams, Braxton, and Fresco, moved to Vegas. So, you know, these guys, they've already tasted gold. Braxton is the current No Limits champion. Kenny King, he's the Impact Digital Media champion. And of course, Ice Williams is the heavyweight champion. So right now, Fresco and Watson would love to be, you know, the only two members not to no longer have a title.
I mean, and while that's very understandable, we have to face the facts. I mean, there were just champions like a month ago. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it was a couple, but yes. It's crazy. It was June. It was 3 months ago.
Wow.
Time flies in the wrestling universe.
No kidding, especially how fast-paced and high-octane, no pun intended, we are at FSW. And it seems that Davion tried to be cordial at the start of this matchup, but Watson was not having it.
You know, we've seen Davion grow up before our eyes. You know, I first saw him wrestle a match which really got him on my radar against Funny Bone.
I remember that match.
And he did a tremendous job, almost pulled off the upset.
Whoa, did anybody notice Mastermind with the sweep of the leg on Watson?
He did, but the referee admonished the Mastermind, but
it was just what Davion needed to get that cutoff on Watson.
And this is the first time we're seeing Davion and Demir.
A dropped hold from Demir, and a running elbow drops to the center of the spine from Jaco. Oh,
you know, these are two guys that
nasty
are wrestling
ground and pound.
two other guys that aren't really fan favorites. So I think by default, because as hated as the faction are, that Demir and Davion might be the team of choice tonight from the fans.
That's what I assumed in this matchup until I saw Mastermind with illegal tactics. But you hear the crowd get up for Demir when he fires back.
And the tag is made. Davion with the bright orange tights.
A backstabber roundhouse combination from the Killer D's into a German.
And look at that, Davion knew he was the legal man.
Yeah.
And Demir, you know, he's very young.
And this is the first time, team, we have to admit, miscommunication can be commonplace in these kind of scenarios.
You know, and it might be the first time they've tag teamed in a match here in the FSW arena, but in training they have worked together for over a year and a half.
Oh, my goodness. And now for anybody who didn't notice that the faction, Fresco distracting a ref, for Watson can get the upper hand from behind on Davion Jaco.
Yeah, the other guys, they're just rookies at Fresco and Watson. They have been masterminding it for a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to lay down a more well-oiled machine than the faction. Oh! And a shoulder breaker gut buster from the Fly. Strong pin, but a stronger kick out from Jaco.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the Fresco Maddox show. I think he needs a ratings boost. And
you think the Fresco show is ready for Joe DeFalco?
Yeah, I did it before. How do you think he got noticed? I gave him the rub.
Hey, look, never short of generosity, Mr. DeFalco.
Kind of guy that I am. You know, I might have to have a discussion with maybe the Fresco-Matic about maybe doing a live version to air on Fight Plus.
Now, see, if you want some ratings, that might be the idea.
You know, big things happening.
Never short of big opportunities in FSW. And here go, whoa! Demir playing, oh, we'll see, you know, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes to Morningstar. Tried to get the upper hand on Watson, and
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
You're trying to outmaneuver, you know, two guys that basically taught these guys how to do it in a training class.
Exactly. Like, to one extent, you got to appreciate the effort, but I mean, look who you're trying to play with. Look who you're in a ring with.
You know, it takes time. You know, Fresco and Watson, they had a lot of L's on their record, and then they started figuring it out, and then they climbed the ranks.
They became champions.
And they shocked the world and became tag team champions.
Now, Joe DeFalco, how do you feel about what Watson's doing right now with the cut in between these punches that could be wasting precious time?
Well, yeah, it's a waste of time. It's kind of what, you know, Braxton's come a long way from being the lackey. Now he's more of the head lackey. So, you know, but in all honesty, you know, he kind of put it together, but it grew because he got Ice Williams and they got Kenny King in there, and now they're a well-oiled machine.
It just seems that they just needed some time and experience to really, honestly, I don't want to say find their peak, but they're getting towards that trajectory. I think the sky is still the limit with the faction, especially if they keep getting more and more members. Oh my goodness, a spinning sidewalk slam from Fresco.
And they, the faction really showcasing themselves tonight.
See, now Fresco, if you would have done a real cover and you like hooked the leg, you probably would have gotten a 2 or a 3. This is not the time to be, you know, trying to be overconfident right now. You can't be overlooking guys like Davion Jaco for that exact reason.
And that's the key. They got to get by teams like that. You could see they are as good as any tag team there is, but they can't lose focus.
No.
They can't rely on another member of the faction getting involved. They got to go out and they got to prove. Ice Williams has done that. He's gone out and he's won matches without the faction being there.
Yeah. And that's something here with FSW where every guy is hungrier than the last. So you can't be resting on your laurels in a place like this. Now, what is the faction cooking up? Seems like a double suplex from Watson and Fresco. But a stomp to the foot from Davion breaks this up. And Davion is lighting up the faction. Oh, my goodness. Davion is starting to become a house of fire right now. Oh.
And a double shoulder block.
And just like that, the fire has been extinguished.
You know, nothing beats experience. Hard work and experience gets you a long way in this business.
You see a little attitude from Demir after that pin break. I don't think Watson appreciates that. I just got to look at Watson's face, and he was not thrilled. See? Oh, my God. That can't be legal. A heel to the temple.
And you can hear Fresco laughing.
Yeah, maniacally. That is a supervillain laugh if I've ever heard one. Oh, seems like we're going to get 10 more cut punches. Oh, it seems like Mastermind is getting up. What is he doing?
I'm not sure, but what he's doing is right next to the referee.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that referee Amber even notices. Oh, is she now? Does she notice Mastermind? And Demir is getting fired up. He is ready to take part in this match. He is tired of seeing his friend, his partner, get mollywopped by the faction, and now he wants in. He wants a piece of this action.
And the
Tag to both men. Oh my God. Devastating elbows from Morningstar.
And listen to the crowd getting fired up. And look at this, the back elbows. Fresco not letting it happen.
Oh my God, a Bray Wyatt-esque crossbody. And a senton from FSW's Residential Demon.
And listen to the crowd getting behind young Demir Morningstar.
Seems like we got a couple of demon worshipers in the house tonight.
You know, maybe they like what they saw when he wrestled Funny Bone at the last event. You know, he stepped up to the challenge.
Look, if anybody knows how to bring anybody through the ring of fire, it's Funny Bone.
And I'll tell you what, you know, I talked to Demir afterwards, and he seems to be firing up today. I told him, I said, to me, you looked a little intimidated in the ring with Funny Bone, and I get it.
Oh my God! Sneak attack from Watson. How did Mastermind not notice that? How did the ref not notice that? Oh, what has Fresco got planned?
But Demir fights it back.
Seems like Demir is trying to get a Sister Abigail, but Fresco is fighting with all of his might.
He has thrown some wild rights.
Yeah. No, wait, is Demir trying to bite the fly? No way, oh! Corner spine buster roundhouse kick to the back of the skull from the faction. And the Fresco bomb. Followed by a Watson swanton. Is this it? Is this over? And that's all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the contest, the team of Fresco-Matic and Watson, Lights, Camera, Faction.